guys. We are here to talk about the large scout.
The large scout.
And
all anybody wants to talk about is the large scout.
I know. They want to know, like, how do I set up my scout? And that's what we're going to show you. We're going to show you a bunch of different ways that you can set up your scout.
Yeah. I love these videos. They're so fun.
Yeah. This is going to be really helpful for all of our
Yes.
scout users out there.
Yes.
Or all of our scout curious.
Scout curious.
This is a scout. It looks like this.
This one has the pages that flip along the bottom, the short pages.
Yes.
That's what everybody says on the internet.
Yeah.
Which one is the one with pages on the bottom?
It's
Scout.
Scout. Show them the covers.
Let's show them the
Lizzie
covers.
Stroll. Pemberley Gardens. Bewitched.
Bewitched me.
Parsonage is a solid. And then Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy Study.
Another pattern that we have is Bennett Sisters. And this one is, we actually somehow gave away our large scout Bennett Sisters. We don't know
knows?
who This is good for our purposes.
Yeah,
we
it
also want you to know that large scouts come in small scouts. And we will be doing an entirely different YouTube video about how to lay out your small scout. So stay tuned for that.
Let's talk about dimensions, Nan.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you remember what the dimensions are?
9 by 11, not including the coil. The coil adds like 3/4 onto this. So 9 and 3/4 by 11.
The scout is popular, and we will probably have it for the foreseeable future.
Oh
forever.
my goodness, forever.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That was the appetizer. Now we're going to get into the meat.
Oh, fun.
But if you're vegan, the
tofu.
Yeah, roasted tofu.
The lentil loaf, which I will be making for my Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
My aunt and uncle are vegetarian. Okay.
This is called the sticky note method.
And what does it help with?
It helps you when you are moving into your planner and you have like decision paralysis, right? And you're like, I know I want all these things, but I don't know where they should go. And you feel like you need to decide one before the other because you're like putting pen to paper. But that's not actually true with the sticky note method. You can just write all those different things on different sticky notes and then you kind of place them around and you feel like, okay, is that enough room for my color key by subject? Is that enough room for whatever it is? And you move it all around. And then when you feel prepared and you feel like that's the good way to do it and that'll work for at least a few months, you add pen to paper.
Amazing.
Yeah, sort of an entryway.
I actually did this. This was a sticky note method that I did. I knew I was setting something up for a student.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did exactly that. And then this was the spread that came out of that.
I love this.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
So it really does help. And in fact, you'll see this sticky note method in the future.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
This is a student's spread.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty simple. We chose to show this one first because they did a daily to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they used their daily page for. One category of things, they have an A-B schedule. So you can see to keep track of that. They wrote it out here and then they wrote in their month, A, B, A, B, A, B. That's a really good way to use this month because it's wide.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually keep like a whole section of information here and still have room over here for their schedule.
I also love that they put big out of ordinary schedule things in here as well. Like the dead kids at 10, the sketch due, things like that, like random stuff in here.
That it's a good way because you can look up here and say, whoa, I have a science quiz and I have to pick up J. That's going to determine how much you can get done on your to-do list. Some other fun parts of the Scout, we have our monthly to-do section over here is one way you can call it. They used it for their wins of the month.
I love that. Keep that in view.
You gotta. There's this great tracking area here, we're calling it now, not habit tracking.
Yeah.
Because you can use it for more than just habit.
So many things. Yeah.
And then you have your categorized lists.
Yeah.
Tests to buy, Garden Gals. Oh, she's in a fun club called Garden Gals. She started it.
Yes, of course she did.
And then notes section. More Garden Gals notes section.
Yeah.
There you go.
I saw somebody on the internet say she went with a Scout instead of an Anne because she doesn't really need a lot of time for time blocking, although you can fit that in and we'll show you that in a minute. She really needed a lot of time for a daily to-do list and she liked it a column instead.
Yeah.
So she went with the Scout because of that, which I thought that was cool.
I can see that. I feel like this is really functional.
So functional.
Great list space.
Yeah.
A side note is you'll see some sticky notes here. These are out of our #1 sticky note set. Those fit right in the column.
These fit here.
Yeah. And you'll see that again too.
You'll see her. I love it, Nance.
Cool. Let's move on to our second one.
Okay. So this one's a really good example of a time blocking one. So we used our condensed washi. You can pick whatever time you want to start in and she just went down. So it looks like she did a little bit of like back planning, which I thought was cool. Like watch documentary. She probably didn't plan that.
Yeah.
But anyway, love that. She also did a really great weekly to-do list, and she used our checklist washi tape for this. Side note, the best pen on this washi is
Sharpie Ultra Fine.
yeah, it works really well. And then she has just her random appointments. She probably could have fit almost every appointment on here if she wanted to, but she just fit random things that she knew needed to go. She needed to see at all times. I think a lot of people have trouble with what goes up here, but anyway, that's what she needed to see. She used this little section. I love this. She covered up the preview planner, which I always do. Here's just like 2 weeks kind of filled in. So here is our meal planning, because she loves to meal plan, but the Scout doesn't have as much note space as some of our other ones does, or like it's just in different locations. So what I did, I created a system because it's what I do, and I was like, I'm gonna pretend I'm a scientist.
I love this.
Yes, I'm gonna pretend. So she did a list of 10 breakfasts, lunches, and dinners that she wanted to try throughout the month, right? And
wow.
she gave them a number. And then breakfast, lunch, dinner for week 1, 2, 3, 4. And she just wrote the number that she was going to do.
That.
And you just pick some basics for the month, so you don't have to think so hard every week. So.
One thing I want to point out about this spread that I really like is her highlighting of her appointments and events and things. Like pink is obviously her like fun social events. Gray is her like manicure, hair, dentist.
Unfun stuff.
Unfun stuff.
Lashes.
And then, as we said, she's really into meal planning. So
yeah.
in purple, she has those as grocery meal planning.
And then she has some like an extra note space here and her little budget grocery list reading and tracking things.
I love this.
Thank you. And I actually might try to implement something like this in my planner in the back pages. I might.
We're all learning. We're all inspired.
are. You know, I always say making these spreads is hard. It's so time consuming, but actually really it teaches you. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. This is our third spread. And this is just mostly an example of doing 2 different things in your daily box. This is a teacher, and she is time blocking and then also doing a daily to-do list.
And look, you still get 10 hours.
That's crazy.
With the condensed washi. And then you have some task list space.
Otherwise, it's like pretty simple. Look, she has like a monthly to-do list here. Yeah. This was what she did the previous week. Jan steps, bathrooms, bedroom. Must be cleaning.
Jan and her steps.
Her name is Jan. January steps?
Jan has her own steps. The steps to Jan's room.
Is she Jan? Okay, good. Okay, well, we know we're unclear, but I do like the idea of being like, wow, this is what I did last week.
No, but I would put that on a sticky.
Ooh, I would use one of these stickies.
Yeah.
And I would say like week 31 through 6.
Yeah.
And then I would do what I cleaned.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to see that the next week, I could just move that sticky to the
you sure as heck could. That's right.
Okay.
Nancy, I feel like you put this one together at first because you used to like to separate, and you still do, your work and personal.
Yeah.
And you were like, how could I do that in a Scout? And that's what you did. You just drew in a horizontal line. And you did work up here and personal up here and just task lists.
Yeah.
So it's another great way to divide the Scout section, and also a great way to still use your digital calendar for all of your appointments and your reminders and all that stuff. But this is like where your actual like tasks go.
I really like using my month with washi tape to show travel. I think that's great. One thing I will say about this, which is the beauty of the large Scout, is like this edit YouTube day. What I know from editing YouTubes is that it does like take all day. And what I would do is I would even put like some condensed time in there.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, I'm going to edit for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have an hour where I do something else, or I like have lunch.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's exhausting. Okay.
This is great. This is so clean, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very functional.
Yes. This is taking the Scout to the next level, which is categorizing your to-do lists, or you're just breaking this daily section into 4 different things.
And we've talked about this a lot with the Anne, but I've never actually seen it done with the Scout.
You can do it in the Scout. This person is cool. They're a hairstylist inspired by Ainsley.
Ainsley, yes.
And so she has her schedule up here. She works usually in the mornings and does like color cuts. She also has 2 kids. Yes. And she's also vegetarian. And so she's kind of into meal planning. So she has a to-do section up here. Mostly like a personal to-do section. She doesn't put her like Megan color walk-in cuts in there. She has a meal plan section here for dinners. She has what her kids have going on. Like Elle needs to pack her cello because if she forgets it, yeah, it's for real. And then Kay plays soccer. So we have her soccer practices and games up here. Then she has a daily gratitude section because I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
And then the one other thing she has is using the number 1 sticky note set. She has a list of dinners up here, and when she makes it, she puts a little check next to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
She can easily move this.
Yeah.
And then this month she just has that. Also, she can just move that from week to week.
Oh, that's
it's
so
a sticky
cool.
note. The beauty of the sticky note.
That's so great.
A key. This is like,
oh yeah, how much time certain things
Yeah.
take. Yeah.
so don't
pretty cool.
underestimate the space up here, especially with that number 1 sticky note set.
I know. I love the space up here.
You gotta have that like note space.
Where do all the things go?
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
this,
cool.
man.
So that was that. And now we're going to go over this is a fun section. It's called the categorized list.
Let's go.
Chapter. Yeah. These beautiful categorized, similar to the rose list space.
Yes, you have 4 different spots to do
Yeah.
it. And it's been a struggle to be, people are like, what do I put there?
It's kind of fun to switch it up, I think, every
Yes,
month.
totally.
Would recommend that. So let's just give them some rapid fire ideas. Wait. There's actually 5 list sections for your planner in here because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That you can see this one all month long.
Yes.
So what I would recommend, surprise, surprise, is doing the sticky note method. Say you've set up your whole planner and then you're like, wait, I still want to write down all my dinners or I want to like have my gratitudes. Put those all in sticky notes and then be like, which one do I actually need to see? What's most important? You can even fit 2 up here.
Yeah, that's
If you cover up that right there.
Yeah.
Which ones do I want to see the most and put those up there and then put the ones that are okay to be hidden down here. Here are some things that you could write in your monthly categorized list. Books that you read that month. Dinners that you want to make. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Snacks.
Easy.
Desserts.
Oh my gosh, desserts. Yeah.
Give the people desserts.
Maybe you're like all up on the Great British Bake Off and you're like, I have some goals. I want to make meringues.
Obviously.
Write that down. Goals.
Goals.
Uh-huh.
Nice segue. I have one.
Okay.
I saw somebody, she had like 4 different things she was trying to grow throughout the year, you know, like perseverance, wellness, whatever. And she would put a little encouragement in every box that she could flip to and see there. So that was a little more fluffy, but
That's so fun.
I know. I would put my delegated follow-up, what I was brainstorming this month. That's a very business person one. I think also if you have a family, you could put each kid's name with like what they're doing and stuff like that. As a family, what game nights you want to have or movies you want to watch this month. That would be really fun.
That's another thing. You can just list books that you read, movies that you watched, shows that you watched, games that you played. Just like a fun little memory keeping section.
Yeah, totally.
Another thing that I just thought of, which wouldn't always work because there's sometimes 5 weeks in a month. You could use our Monday through Sunday washi tape.
Mm-hmm.
And this could be week 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could write the dinners that you made or
things you need to do that week in general.
Yeah.
Totally. Some months have 5. Maybe I'd just put another square here if that were the case.
Yeah, I think so.
I need to have my weekly list in full view, so that would probably go up there for me.
Ooh, if it was that week, maybe you're using sticky notes. You move that week's sticky note up here.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea,
So you
man.
kind of like rotate.
Ooh, I love that. Yes, I would totally do that.
Let's look in this one. Let's look in there and see what little categorized list we said in here. Oh,
Tests and dates to buy or bring, extracurricular 2.
To buy or bring, that's like things that you want to buy.
That's a good one. She did her garden class to buy and then test. This month, next month, this month, next month.
Oh.
So this must be for like different category, like
this
work
is probably
or
work.
work and personal. That's cool.
That's fun.
I like that. Grocery list, probably what she gets every single time.
Yep.
Decorations, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because she had this month, she was doing a party or something.
Yeah.
Budget and then reading.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And like, you can switch it up each month. I think this would be great for an event planning, a small party.
She's a homeschooler. So this was like in every single category and every kid. That's cool. Oh, this is another college student, but she did her exercises.
Oh, that's
leg day,
so good.
chest, backs, and arms. And then she put her key here for the rest of the month.
Oh,
isn't that cool?
Yeah,
That's a good use.
It's a good spot for the key.
Reading, places to walk,
Oh,
love.
that's so good.
Birthday presents, yes, and then groceries.
To elaborate on that and similar books to read, I like using these as a place to go for like, I'm bored. Your board list, places you want to visit, be a tourist in your own city list.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. And then this was, I think, an example of one of mine. So it was like website things, interns, follow-ups, and then frogs.
Oh, your frog list.
Your frog list.
Yeah.
Your eat the frog first
Yep.
list that you never do. This one remains on my frog list today.
Wow.
It is
mega frog. Prehistoric mega frog.
We have plenty of accessories also that go with this now.
We now have inserts.
Yeah.
These are just like a paltry few inserts that we have now available.
Yeah. So many Scout inserts. And these are really, inserts are to either zone in on a certain project or planning struggle you're having, or to help you niche your planner. So often a lot of people are like, do you have a project planner? Do you have a nursing planner? Do you have a event planner for weddings? And we don't have that, but we offer our inserts as your way to kind of hone in on that and just put it in your planner.
And as we mentioned in the video, we do have our #1 sticky note set that comes in colorful and neutral, and that fits in the Scout perfectly.
It really does.
As well as
itty bitty.
Itty bitties. We have these in neutral and colorful.
And our washies.
And our washies, which like the condensed one is really...
I like the condensed one for the Scout.
And then we also have folio in brown. This is our one Scout folio that we have right now.
We're trying to get more folios, guys. Working on it.
Our best.
Working on it.
Well, I think that's it, Lols.
Yeah, me too. That was really fun.
If you want a real flip through the Scout, you want to see what the pages in the front and the back are, go watch our Scout deep dive. We will link that in the description. Stay tuned for our small Scout one where we go through all the layouts.
In the small Scout.
Yeah. What's our sign off?
May your Scout be sassy.
Yes. Yes. And your categorized list space be cute and controlled. Not too crazy. Bye.
Okay, you go ahead.
You say it. No, you say it.
What do I say?
Say that was, now we're going to get, say what you said, but I interrupted you.
Oh, it's okay. It's not okay. She is washy in her system. She loves to washy and she washes every day. It's a washy world and she's living in it. And we're going to do Scream Band and all we're going to say is washa! Yeah.
I thought I would be less self-conscious with Meg editing since I wasn't editing, but it turns out I think I'm more self-conscious. I'm more like, we gotta speed it along for Meg.
People are gonna be like, remember when we used to just get to hang out?
Yeah. Do have a bottle of wine in the fridge for book club. Just pop that out. I'm stressed. That was for you, Meg.